Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing well. I'm getting my TikTok, and although I'm not on Instagram, my Instagram live's going. Whoops. I look kind of crazy today. Hey Instagram, I am live and I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, and you finish eating. Kinsley's trying to come over, but she needs to eat her food. When you're done eating, yes. And today we're just doing a general meal plan Q&A. I wanted to do this because yesterday I posted why you need a meal plan, and I've talked on here a lot about when I ate my MacBook and how meal planning has really transformed my life. So I wanted to, after I post a strategy video like that, and so many of you comment and message me and say how meal planning, I hear in the academy all the time, how meal planning, I'm looking for my pen, how meal planning has really helped you. And I just wanted to have an open forum for you to ask some questions. And then also right now I'm running a sale for the academy, and I'll tell you guys about that April sale and how you can join and all that jazz. So I don't have any predetermined questions set up. It's all going to be Q&A from you all. Did you touch my permanent marker? My black marker? Let me see if I do my bag. So yeah, this is time for you guys to basically ask questions. I don't have any questions already queued up or anything. Whatever questions you have about meal planning, feel free to share them. I am going to be doing a very intense, probably like a 3-hour workshop in the academy, probably next month about meal planning because they had asked for a lot of help. I'm looking for a permanent marker, y'all. Is that it? No, that's not it. My black one, to be specific. I'm gonna have to stop being lazy and stand up. But a lot of members of the academy have asked for more help with meal planning. So whenever they ask for something, I deliver. So I think we're gonna do like a 3-hour meal plan. Here it is, right in my face. I think we're gonna do a 3-hour meal planning workshop probably in May, where I'm just gonna lay it all out for you. I have something else that I'm going to be doing. So there's a lot of moving pieces going on over here, but the Save $100 in 3 Days challenge may be coming up again because a few people have asked when they're doing that challenge again. So that may be coming up, and that has a little bit of a meal plan segment. But if you want the deep dive from beginning to end, how to make a meal plan, I'm going to be doing a 3-hour workshop in the academy in mid to late May. There's already training modules inside the academy where I talk about meal planning and strategic grocery shopping. So there's already 2 pre-recorded modules that you can get already. But whenever they want more live training, that is why I created the academy. That's why I have it, to give more in-depth trainings. So I will be doing a training on that. But for today, you get me answering any of your questions. And I see some of my academy members here right now. Hey, everyone. Cheryl and Hope, Miss Congeniality, Geraldine, Janie Line, Lulu. Lulu was working on organizing her pantry last night during our co-working session, which, by the way, hi, Norfolk Coupon Mom. By the way, last night we did a co-working session, and I think we talked more than we worked. I think Lulu and Hope were the only ones doing work last night, but it was so amazing. Just to sit on Zoom with the members of the academy and just chit chat was awesome. But I am here for meal plan questions. Hey, Kiana. Yeah, but we love the live breakdown. Yes. So the academy members love my pre-recorded trainings, but they are all about live in the moment, bringing out my whiteboard, doing a screen share, and really giving them the nitty gritty. So some of the questions that I get when it comes to meal planning, please drop your questions in the comments. On Instagram, there's a little question bar. Put your question in that little question box and let me answer it for you. So when it comes to meal planning, a lot of people ask, How do you figure it out? And I always start with what I already have. Hey, Lydia. I always start with what I already have and then decide from there, like, okay, based on what we already have, what meals are we going to make? And how often are we going to eat out? How often are we going to be cooking? And all that jazz. And then I just kind of put it together in a calendar overview. Right now, I would like to say that we're doing what I'm calling more flexible meal planning, which means like Bay is the primary cooker. I cook a lot for Kinsley because me and Bay tend to eat dinner later because we stay up later. Kinsley's eating dinner anywhere between 7 and 8:30. I know that's a wide range, but it just depends on what we're doing. But like she's eating dinner right now and she's eating something completely different than me and Bay will eat because we are going to be eating later. So when I say a flexible meal plan, that just means like for us, we know that we're not eating out. We know that we're eating at home. So Bay is on this chili kick. So we've been eating chili. We like to have chicken. So last night we had chicken and shrimp tacos. So we buy, as Janie Line would say for us, we buy our proteins and then we decide our sides from there. So we have green beans, we have corn, we have potatoes, we have rice, we have all the sides we like. We have all the meats and the fish and all that stuff that we like. And then each day we just kind of decide what we're going to eat. But we know what we have already, and eating out really isn't an option for us unless we're like going out somewhere. We're not eating out. We are eating at home. Even if we want to eat out bad, we're eating at home. So we do more of a flexible meal plan these days where we gather all the things we like to eat. And then pretty much each day we decide what we're going to eat, but we're not going out. We don't have the extra stress or pressure of like being at a physical job and not having food. Whenever we want to eat, we just kind of come back home. But most of the time we're like in the home working. So we don't need to really go out. If we go out to like my sister's house and eat at my sister's house, great, because my mom's always cooking, or my aunt will cook, or his mom will cook, and we'll just go get food from them, right? So we have a very, very flexible meal plan, but it works for our family. We do our grocery shopping based off the meals we know we like to eat, which is one thing I talk about in the academy as well, is really tracking and understanding and getting feedback from your family to see what are the meals that they like so that you know what to make. So please, I don't see any questions yet. Please drop some questions down below so that we can get that through. Lulu, I'm interested to know, how did your inventory go last night? She was taking a full inventory of her pantry and seeing what they already had and trying to decide how not to buy more, right? So how did it go? And any other questions that anyone else has? If you guys don't have questions, I'm gonna go because it's been a very interesting week for me. And today I like hit a wall and I have literally, Kinsley, shh. I have literally been resting most of the day. So if you guys don't have questions, I'll go. But if you have questions, drop them down below so that I'm not rambling. This is a Q&A where I'm giving of myself to you. So please let me know down in the comments. Hi to my TikTok friends. Let me know down in the comments what your questions are about meal planning. Do you feel that it's overwhelming? Do you feel like it's too much and you don't want to do it? Do you feel like you don't have the time or you don't want to make the time to do it? Ooh. So Janie says, how do you take a protein from one meal and use it to a second meal? So that just comes with what you like to do or eat with your protein. So it depends on how it's cooked. So we had some of the Tyson's chicken. So I sauteed that and I just gave that to Kinsley with chicken and collard greens and rice. And then we took ours and we made chicken tacos. So you could do the same thing if you grilled chicken breasts and you had a salad one day. You put your chicken breast on the salad. You could make an actual chicken salad with like mayonnaise and onions and cut up all your favorite things and make an actual chicken salad. You could use that chicken and make chicken soup. So I think the question just is, how is that protein cooked? And then what are the other ways that you and your family like to actually eat that protein? When it's my turn to cook, which I don't cook that much, I will make enough so that we can eat it for maybe 2 days. So we decide for 2 meals. But I always go back to tacos, a sandwich, a salad. something with vegetables to just literally allow us to use that food again. Because like whenever I make a big thing of salmon, I usually eat it with veggies the first day, and then the second and third day I throw that sucker on top of a salad. Bay has even made like salmon wraps where he puts his fish in a wrap and roll it up. So I think it just depends on what you like to eat or how you like to eat your protein, and then what other ways can you reuse it based on the meals you like already. How do you make it easier so it's not time consuming? So the biggest way for that is just kind of listing out and keeping, just like you keep a stockpile inventory list, keeping a meal inventory list and pulling from that list. So the first or second time that you make a weekly or a monthly meal plan, it's probably going to be time consuming. But if each week you are reaching out to your family as you're building up your meal plan master list, as I call it. So you want to have like a master sheet that has like all your meals. However you want to have that is completely up to you. But as you're building up that master sheet, checking in with your spouse, checking in with your kids. Do you like this meal? Do you not like this meal? If it's a good meal, put it on the master list. If it's a trash meal, trash it. If you're someone who likes to follow recipes, I personally do not. I'm not a big fan of, oh gosh, my legs are up on Instagram. I am not a big fan of going on Pinterest and finding a recipe. That's not my thing. That's not my forte. But for some people it is. If you do that, whenever you cook something new, check in with your family and say, hey, do you like this or you don't like this? If they like it, put it on the yes list. And then after you do that for a few weeks or a month or two, you should have 30, 40 different breakfast, lunch, and dinner meals that you can pull from when it's time to meal plan. Do you have a meal planner that you would recommend? I keep copies of mine in my planner to refer back to. No, I actually don't have a meal planner. I know I talked about this in the academy, but I'm like, it's not going to be in the, well, I can add anything that I want inside of this planner that I'm creating. Kinsley, it may not be a bad idea to have a meal plan in my Shop with a Purpose planner that I'm working on currently, but also a meal plan pad. Since you want to be funny, can you go to the fridge and get me the meal plan pad, please?
What is a meal plan?
The big thing that you can write on that's in the fridge. So I would suggest to use a meal plan plaid. Oh my God, a meal plan pad, or hey D, to use a meal plan pad, or you can put it in your planner. It's the thing that you can write on. It's stuck on the side of the refrigerator. It says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Look on the side by the water. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay. She opening up the freezer. I'm like, what are you opening up the freezer for?
Not the freezer, the fridge.
Here, you can come and say hi to the people.
Hello.
So this is what we use when I'm really writing everything down. And because this thing is so big, I don't even use this for the week. I actually use this for the month. Okay, go. I use this for the whole entire month. Okay. And since there's so many lines, there's more than enough for you to do week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. I like to kind of do mine monthly and then break it down weekly. So find some sort of meal plan pad. I got this on clearance at Hobby Lobby. But I do plan on creating something for my own. I like the idea of having it in my planner, but I like the idea more of having it at home. And I like this one that it has a magnet and it's like really heavy duty. So in my perfect world, my sister created a template with a meal plan list. With a shopping list in the academy. So inside the academy, there's a list. You said it kind of looks blurry. Let me see. No one told me. Probably because we have too many Wi-Fi devices connected right now. Let me see. Apologies. We got a lot of devices hooked up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 devices on right now. But I definitely want to create one. What I was trying to say is I want to create one where you can do like a monthly overview and then break it down weekly. So in a perfect world, that's what I would want for myself. I really like how big this one is though. And apologies if it's blurry. I didn't know. I really like how big and hefty this is. I don't know if I'm a big fan of having the grocery list right here, but what I use this for is when we're out of stuff. We just went grocery shopping, so we're really not out of anything. When we're out of stuff, I write it on this list or I put it in my phone. So as we're cooking, as we're organizing, as we're cleaning out, whatever, if there's anything we run out of, like I know we're low, we can see it good. Okay, so Instagram can see it good. So when we're running low, like right now, I know we're down to like our last can of Obey. I will put Obey on here. So the next time we go shopping, we know we need Obey. When we run out of onions, when we run out of like milk or eggs, or if we run out of shredded cheese, whatever it is, we write it here and we leave this on the fridge in the kitchen. So even if you don't want to get a big meal planner like this, get a magnetized list. And that way your family can also put in their order suggestions, either that or a dry erase board with a magnet that you can put on the fridge. So people can put in like what they would want to eat, what they would like you to buy. And then you can go from there to decide, all right, am I going to buy this week? Or the kids going to have to wait. Makes sense? Lulu says, I have so much I didn't realize it. I did my freezer and all. I only have a small list to grocery shop this weekend. That's already going to save me at least $100. I'm so excited for you. If you go a step further and create your meal plan, I don't know if you already did it all right yet, but if you create your meal plan for next week or even the next 2 weeks, and you see what you're missing to put those meals together, I bet you can probably save at least another $50 to $60 just by specifically buying those things. I'm so freaking proud of you. Y'all, she was working hard last night. We were running our mouths. She was working hard. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait to hear how it goes. Okay, thanks, Tanisha. I appreciate it. Janie says it looks good to me. All right, well, I do have a celebration. I'm currently running a 50% off sale. So you can get in the academy for the rest of April for 50% off the regular price. One person has already taken us up on the offer. And Janie, you're not the only Janie anymore. So we're going to welcome Janie W to the academy. I am so, so excited to have you. If you are interested in joining, I can give you the code. You get the rest of April for just $16, y'all. That is 50% off the current price, which is a literal steal. What's left in April that you're actually going to get is tomorrow I'm doing a pop-up stockpile class. I was not planning on doing another class this week, but I have been live every day this week. It is totally okay. But I'm doing a stockpile Q&A. So it's not really a class. It's more so I'm going to go into the Facebook group in the academy, and they're going to ask me all their questions, and we're going to get them answered. After that, on Monday, we're having Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. So if you have been couponing or you want to coupon at the dollar stores and you need more help, Family Dollar and Dollar Tree, those two is what we're having on Monday the 19th. And then on Monday the 26th, we're going to be doing Hot Seat, which means you get to apply to be live with me one-on-one. And I'm going to be going through shopping with a purpose. So we'll talk a little bit about meal planning. We'll talk a little bit about your coupon and your grocery budget. And I'm going to go through my full 5-step list, budget, prep, shop, save, and how you can save money on literally everything. That's a new segment I've added into the academy to one of our lives, where I'm literally just going to constantly be going back to the shop with a purpose mantra and showing you how you can use it in your everyday life. So that is what you get. If you want the code, just let me know. I shall give it to you. I posted it in my Instagram stories. I posted it on YouTube. The 50% off sale does end tomorrow. It ends tomorrow because that's halfway through April. And you get 1, 2, 3 lives, right? You get 3 lives when I think I've had 6 or 7 total for this month in the academy. You're getting 3 of them. So you're getting half off. And then starting May 1st, you'll be in at the regular rate. And in May, we're doing back to the basics. So I'm going to do my full coupon beginner masterclass. And we're going to go from top to bottom how to coupon. So you can go to any store and you'll be able to coupon because we're going back to the coupon basics. How to read a coupon, a 1-store coupon, 1 manufacturer coupon per item, how to create a breakdown. We're going to be breaking down all of that. So welcome, JDW. We're so excited to have you. Now, who else is ready to join? I'm offering a 50% off code that probably won't happen again, y'all. So come and join. I can give you the code. Just send me a message and I'll give you the code. If you're on my email list, you got the code. If you did the Stockpile Masterclass for the code. No, this is for new members, Tanisha. This is for new members. Janie says, I have a dry erase board on my fridge and we put things on it when we use it. I love that method too, because with the dry erase board, you're not wasting any paper. You can literally erase it. You can put sections on there, what we need, what you want to get, what we're out of. I love that, Janie. I love that. Love that so much. And even if you want to start your grocery list on the dry erase board and then transfer it over to bring it in store, or just take a picture of it and bring it in store. But yes, the code is for new members. So if you're not a part of the Academy anymore and you are ready to come and join us, I have a 50% off code. I'll leave it in the description box of the YouTube video once I end the live. So, and it ends on April 15th, which is halfway through April. So, what other meal plan questions do we have before I go? The girl's kind of tired. I've been resting all day and I'm still tired. What questions do we have? Questions, comments, concerns about meal planning? Anyone on TikTok? TikTok, I have not talked about the sale over there, but I'm going to make a TikTok video about it. Before I go back upstairs, I'm going to do a TikTok about it. Meal plan questions. I'm going to stay on here for until another like 10 minutes. So meal plan questions, meal plan questions, meal plan questions. If you signed up for the Stockpile Masterclass, but you didn't watch it, you missed something amazing. So I resent out the replay today and you will have access to that until Friday. Woo! So I would say block out 90 minutes, watch it in 2 sessions, 45 minutes here. It was so good, y'all. It was so good. It was so good. So go. The PowerPoint was beautiful. It was made with love. So go and check it out. Listen, y'all quiet. If y'all don't got questions. One other thing I will say. If you haven't been getting your YouTube notifications, I don't know what is going on. Bay gets his notifications about me going live like a day later, like literally a day later. I would say unsubscribe and then subscribe again and see if that works, because I don't know what's going on. Hey, Letitia. I was just sharing that I'm doing a 50% off April sale in the Academy. So if you are interested in joining the Academy, I'm offering the rest of April for 50% off. So what does that mean? It means you get it for $16. And then starting May 1st, you'll be in at the regular rate. But you're going to want to get in, y'all. There's so many amazing things happening inside the Academy. I'm not here to beg you. I'm not here to force you. I'm not here to twist your arm. If it's for you, it's for you. If you're ready to save up to $300 per month, if you want help couponing, if you want help budgeting, if you want help meal planning, you want help building your stockpile, strategically shopping, you need to be inside the Academy. That's going to be the place to be to get all of the support and the live trainings that you need. And some Zoom time, because that co-working session was so freaking fun. And that's why I'm like, I can't be doing Zooms with y'all because we wouldn't get no work done. Like, we wouldn't get any work done because we were having such a good time. But I'm glad I incorporated the co-working sessions because it's not all work. It's do whatever you want and we'll chat it up in the meantime. All right, so 5 more minutes and I'm out. So last call for alcohol. Last call for questions, concerns, suggestions. Let me know. Janie is so sweet. Janie says, the Academy is awesome. I have saved so much. So proud of you. Her and her husband have been killing it over there. I'm so proud of y'all. So Leticia asked, what tips do you have for meal prep? So I don't really do like the traditional meal prep where you put your food in like little containers. Don't really do that. I used to be a person that would cook once and then eat it for 2 days. But the way Babe cooks, he cooks much smaller portions. He doesn't like to eat the same thing a lot. So he cooks smaller portions. So he cooks basically every day and we eat for that day. If you are someone who has to go to work and you need to prepare your meals, I would say prep for like 2 to 3 days, depending on how often you cook. Now, I know some people who will cook like 3 meals on Sunday. That's your problem. Your problem is leftovers or you go to work. I know some people will cook like 3 meals on Sunday and package them all up and put them in the fridge and then just warm them up throughout the week. But for the place I'm in life right now, I cook maybe like 3 times a week. Okay, when I'm cooking and Bae's not cooking, I cook like 3 times a week, and then I don't really pre-package it. I just put it into bowls, and I don't like leftovers. Okay, so what that means is you may have to do 2 things. If you want your food hot every day, I know some people who cook in the morning before they go to work, they put it in the crock pot, they cook, and then they just eat for that day. But does it still feel like leftovers to you if you cook like 3 meals on one day and then just package them up? Because then you could eat something different every other day, but throughout that week, you're still eating the same like 3 meals. So I would say figure out your lunch, package your lunch, and then if you don't, the thing is, it's hard when you don't like the leftovers. So that just means it's more work for you. So you have to decide with yourself, okay, if I don't want to eat the same thing 2 days in a row, will you eat the same thing like every other day? Are you okay with that? Are you okay with reheating your food? Because some people don't even like to reheat their food, but that's a whole nother thing. So if that's true, then why don't you pick a day and you cook like 3 different meals, and then package those up for yourself, and then you decide what day you're going to eat what. That could work. Janie says, we got chicken breast for 99 cents a pound and stocked up. Ooh, I love that, Janie. That is awesome. I cook 2 times a week, then reheat because it saves me so much time. I'm with you on that. That's what I would do if I had to cook. Like even with Kinsley, like today, Kinsley had leftovers. I sauteed some chicken for her. She had some greens and she had some rice. What she didn't eat from yesterday, I gave to her. And then I also gave her a sandwich because she be eating like 3 kids now. So she had her leftovers and she had a sandwich. And she's only halfway through her sandwich and she still has a little bit of rice. But she's constantly saying she's hungry. So then tomorrow we'll cook something fresh. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but we'll cook something fresh. Me and Bae haven't eaten today. We had like nachos, and he makes like chili and nachos midday, and we put a lot of stuff on them. So we probably won't eat again for another hour or 2. And I don't even know what he's going to eat because he didn't thaw anything out. So Lord knows what we're going to eat. I'm kind of full right now. But if we get hungry for a midnight snack, not sure what we're going to have. But the biggest thing is just being prepared. So if you know you don't like leftovers, if you know you have to go to work, then maybe like the night before you need to cook for the next day or something, or the morning you cook, you figure out your lunch ahead of time. And Leticia, what I was saying is that in the academy, we're going to be doing a meal plan workshop in May. It's going to be like 3 hours because I'm just going to do everything in the kitchen sink when it comes to meal planning. So they already have there's already a pre-recorded meal plan and grocery shopping module, but I'm going to go like much deeper because they want it live. Janie, that's awesome. I made a meal plan this week and I plan on cooking 2 times and my hubby will cook on Saturday. Oh, that's awesome, Hope. Yeah, I just be cooking for Kinsley early because we don't be eating this early. I be working at this time. Okay. What other questions do we have? Those were good questions. Hopefully that was helpful. Because we got 1 more minute. She says, I break things down to serving size. As soon as I bring it home, then freeze. That's important too. So if you get like a large pack of chicken or a large pack of fish, break it up into your meals So when you defrost it, it's just enough for that one meal. Let me make sure I didn't miss any TikTok questions. No. So that it's broken up into that meal. I think that's important too when it comes to meal planning, so that you don't cook too much and then you get sick of it and it goes bad. I felt like I used to cook too much. And now with Bae, he's like, cook less and let's just make enough for us to eat for today. And then I'll cook something else tomorrow. Because I'm like, I don't want to be cooking like that. But he's like, don't worry, I'll cook. So don't worry, I'll cook. All right, y'all. Any last questions before we go? Again, you can get 50% off of the Money Saving Academy. You're going to want to join. If you have more questions, that's going to be the place for you to come. We answer your questions every day. We do a weekly live training. This month, we're working on dollar stores. Next month, we are going to be doing back to the basics of couponing. And if you have any money saving questions, I help you with all of them. So in order to get the 50% off and join the rest of these amazing maximizers who joined the academy, you just need to go to my website, krysthemaximizer.com/money, and then use the code AprilHalf21. The code is 50% off code is AprilHalf21. And let me get the link. And the link for Instagram and TikTok, the link for the academies in my bio. Just use code AprilHalf21. And again, not here to twist, borrow, or beg, but just tell you that if you want to see a change in your life, this is where you need to come. This is where you need to be. And then just click the big pink button, scroll to the bottom, and you'll be able to join us. You're gonna want to be there. Think about all the money you're going to save and what you could do with the extra money that you're saving. I was just saying that at the beginning. I don't look for recipes. I am not a recipe person. We eat a lot of similar things, but yeah, I don't really look for recipes at all. I know a lot of people look on Pinterest, and I know there's a couple different apps that you can use. I should probably keep a list of them, but there's a couple apps that you can use to find recipes. But I personally don't, there's not a place where I'm like, oh, let's make something new. No. If I get chicken, I will bake it. I will fry it. I will barbecue it. That's probably how I get the chicken. And then I'll decide what sides I want to get with it. Do I want to have chicken and gravy? I don't, because some of the stuff just, and then they make, the other thing I don't like about recipes as much, which is why something like HelloFresh would be good for you if you are willing to, make that small investment. I don't like having to buy like all the ingredients and then you don't use that stuff anymore, because what if it comes out to be a meal that you don't like? And then you have all these ingredients and you have to repurpose those ingredients. So I would say you can look on Pinterest, but like what Janie Line said, which I really appreciated, she says, focus on your protein and then do your sides from there. So when you're trying to eat differently, I would say, all right, you can look up like different ways to eat my shrimp, different ways to eat chicken, different ways to eat steak. And then from there with your protein, you can kind of decide what else you want to do. Like, I'm not a person that's making soup. I'm not making no jambalaya paella. I'm not doing it with everything together. I'm really like, here's your protein and two sides, starch and a green. That's literally like how my brain usually works. So I'm not big into recipes, but I know Pinterest has a ton of recipes, a ton. For a young lady, you have a lot of good advice. Well, thank you. I guess I'm still on the younger side. Okay, y'all, I'm going to go. Come join the academy. It's 50% off for April. Probably won't see another sale like this probably for a long time. I'm not doing no 50% off sales. But you get half off of April. There's so many great things happening in April. You don't want to mix it. The crock pot makes amazing meals. Yes, it does, Teresa. Definitely does. So I'm going to go finish working on some things. You're so welcome. Would love to see you in the academy and help you save some more. money. I'm going to work on some things I have coming up for the academy and for this challenge that is coming up. So if you guys have any other questions, you know where to find me. Shoot me an email, hello@KrysTheMaximizer.com. All right. Y'all have a good rest of your evenings. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Eat your food.